Alright, week 7. Why would a business owner choose to use QuickBooks over other accounting methods? So, QuickBooks is a really user-friendly software that allows for a pretty short learning curve. It'd be easier than a program like Peachtree, which would have more complicated accounting type things in it. For QuickBooks, it doesn't require much background and any sort of like accounting knowledge. You just need to know like basic things, and it's also pretty cost effective. It's a fairly cheap software for the kind of like horsepower it has behind it. It's really good at what it does. It's good at keeping all your financial information in one place, and then it can take that financial information and turn it into financial statements pretty easily, so you don't have to go through like Excel or whatever and do it yourself. It also is good for keeping like a business owner involved in the process, so the business owner gets to see all the financial information that's going in and through, and then seeing all the documents and everything. And I talked to someone who's pretty familiar with the software, and for someone who is a small business owner that tends to make mistakes, it allows you to go back and fix things. This has a tendency to kind of scare accountants, but it's really nice for a small business owner with not a lot of accounting experience. There are also some undesirable attributes of QuickBooks. So that's my next question. What are some undesirable attributes? So one of the main ones I saw in some of my research that I did was that in case of like an IRS audit, it's not the most friendly software for that kind of thing. So the IRS can actually come in and seize your software and basically make your company useless while it's gone. You'll have to close down shop, and you won't be able to do much while the IRS is doing that. It also is kind of a hassle. You have to update every 3 years or so. QuickBooks has to make money, and if you just buy the software once and that's it, then they're not going to make much money. But it also has some enhanced features and things like that that will improve your experience. But I would say for the most part, it's for them to make money. And then secondary to that, it also has improved features. Another problem is that there are occasionally outages with the software, like the online software particularly, and this can be a real hassle if you need to pay your employees and they're living maybe paycheck to paycheck, possibly, and you can't pay right on time. This could really infuriate some of your employees and cause some problems to your business. Third question. How do you get into the accounts payable register of QuickBooks, and what is it useful for? So the accounts payable register, to get to it in QuickBooks, you need to go to your View tab, and then Transactions, and then go to your accounts payable transaction. And what this will do for you is pull up all the people who have not paid you yet. They could have partial payment and then whatever's left on that. So it's everything that needs to be paid. It's really useful if you want to send out reminders to these people that you need to pay a bill, or you have a account payable that they need to pay, or they have an account payable to go to you. It's really important for increasing the cash flow in your business and getting cash flow in. Without cash flow, you can't pay your bills, and you can't pay debts or something like that. And it's also pretty useful because it's just like all in one place. You don't have to look around for who hasn't paid yet and things like that. And that's kind of an advantage with the whole system. All of QuickBooks is really like just cohesive, and everything's together, and it keeps it in one spot. And it's a very useful program for small business. And that is QuickBooks Pro, or QuickBooks.